Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming your Waterloo Regional MC Extraordinaire, Mr. Karthik Kanageza-Bapati.
Good morning, Waterloo! You all know how we do it in this house. Water, water, water! Water, water, water! That's right, folks, we're gonna ball so hard this weekend. Rebound Rumble, first robotics competition. We got teams from all over here. Can we say hello to our friends from the great state of Michigan? And of course, rocking the house, we got all our teams from Ontario. But of course, within Ontario, the hometown crew, the city of Waterloo. Awesome weekend coming. This place is going to be jumping, but before we get started, let's take a listen to a special message from First Founder and National Advisor, Dean Kamen and Dr. Woody Flowers.
Welcome to the 2012 Waterloo Regional. Congratulations for completing a very challenging project. You started with infinite possibilities, navigated your way through endless design details, and made it here with a team and robot ready to be tested. So before we tip off, let's hear from Dean and Woody.
Thanks, John. By now you have a gut feel for the variables needed to score a basket. Since this is an election year, let's ignore spin. Let's focus on the other three: distance to the goal, initial velocity, and launch angle. You've been solving a classic problem in projectile motion. To hit a target, you need to balance those relationships.
Targets are everywhere. We balance these variables every day, aiming at really important problems.
That's right. In the game of life, a similar equation applies. Your ability to hit the target depends upon your distance to the goal, how fast you launch, and how well you aim. These variables may have other names like preparation, intellect, and focus, but they're still there. Through FIRST, you've learned a lot about making important shots. Your shooting percentage climbs as you get closer to the hoop. You can do that by communicating well, working with others, and being creative, all part of the true education that you get with FIRST. Our sponsors and volunteers help by creating a playing field with realistic challenges. Our mentors are there to help you over the bumps or maybe over the ramps.
Successfully picking the perfect velocity for your shot is a function of how much you know. The more you learn, the more power you have to solve real problems. This power takes real work. It takes a concentrated effort. Through FIRST, you have seen that your teachers are joined by countless others who want to help you hone your shot. They want you to succeed. You'll have the power to understand the laws of Mother Nature and crack the code of challenging issues such as access to clean water, renewable energy, and a cure for cancer. This is why we have FIRST.
Your aim is the last variable in the equation. Now, most folks agree that too many young people are wandering aimlessly. They simply do not know where to focus their future. When you immersed yourself in a FIRST team, you sampled many targets. If you found some stuff you like, that's a major victory. Whether it's technology or marketing, when you can see your target, your aim will be fantastic.
So now you see what was never meant to be a secret. FIRST is preparing you to be successful in the game of life. You thought you were building a robot to play basketball, but there's a much deeper purpose. You learned how to create technology, and you're ahead in the game. Everyone at FIRST is on your team. Our sponsors, staff, volunteers, and mentors are investing in you because we are confident that you're on the road to solving our greatest problems.
Because of FIRST, you're better prepared. You're standing in the group that is both more likely to take a hard shot and to make it. You understand that nothing is ever as simple as it first seems, and you have the guts to tackle tough problems. This is why we have FIRST. Now, it's time to have some fun with
Rebound Rumble.
Please welcome Waterloo Regional Planning Committee Chair and University of Waterloo alumna, Maria Arshad.
Good morning. Welcome to the 2012 Waterloo Regional. How's everyone? Woo! Well, lots of exciting things have happened this year. We've had 2 new regionals in Canada, and I congratulate Mark Bredner and his team for all the expansion. And I also look forward to all of the exciting things they have planned for us for the future years. Another exciting thing is all of the sponsors who've come back with much more enthusiasm. You've seen RIM with their playbooks all around the regional, and in addition to being our safety people, we have Bruce Power coming in at a gold level. And I thank all of our sponsors for supporting us. Thank you. What else you need to run a successful regional? Of course, it's our dedicated volunteers. I am truly grateful to all of the volunteers for their hard work that they put in and day out to make this regional possible. Thank you. And why do we have all this in place? It's for you guys, the teams who choose to come and take part in this competition. I am thankful to all of the teachers, coaches, and mentors for supporting their teams. And to the teams, I leave you with these verses from a 13th century Persian poet called Rumi. He says, "You are born with potential. You are born with goodness and trust. You are born with ideals and dreams. You are born with greatness. You are born with wings. You are not meant for crawling, so don't. You have wings, learn to use them and fly." So don't forget to fly this weekend, everyone. All the best. Thanks.
Thank you, Maria. Only at a first event can you have someone quote Jay-Z and then someone quote a 13th century Persian poet. All right, now to meet our judges. Introducing Kwanzaa's Chief Education Officer, Mr. Tom Lee.
Woo! Good morning, Waterloo! All right. So, first of all, welcome to the home of mechatronics and the center of the technology universe in Canada, the great University of Waterloo, my 3-time alma mater. So, my name is Tom, and my job is pretty simple. I get to work with an amazing bunch of people, those blue shirts over there, who will help all of us get the most out of our first experience here at the Waterloo Regional. Our goal is to identify and help all of us celebrate truly exceptional achievements and in the first experience. It's an amazing job for us. Please take the time to talk to them. Some of you will be forced to talk to them, but for everybody else, they're real people. They've done amazing things with their careers, and this is a great chance for you to see where your life could head to over the next few years. So let me introduce them one by one. From Kwanzaa, R&D Project Manager and Control Systems Engineer, Amin Abdulsalami. From KPMG, IT Consultant, Rodney Atakonadu. From Invista Canada, North American Fibers Development Leader, Goran Bibic. From General Motors of Canada, Electrical Accessories Engineer, Stacy Blundell.
I'll get you in there.
From Sandvine, Senior Software Architect, Dave Dolson. From Fanuc Robotics Canada, General Manager, Peter Fitzgerald. From MapleSoft, Vice President, Applications Engineering, Paul Goosens. Executive Director, Business and Education Partnerships of the Waterloo Region, Elaine Hines. From GM Canada, Design Release Engineer, HVAC, Thermal Advanced Technology Engineering, Jonathan Jug. Retired Design Engineer, Civil Structural, Ontario Power Generation, Nuclear, Georg Kralik. Assistant Professor, Department of Electrical and Computer Engineering, Dana Kulich. Software Engineer from Google, James McLean. Senior Systems Engineer, Honeywell, Mauro Rossi. Application Specialist, Rockwell Automation, Amadeo Rubino. Nuclear Operations and Safety Consultant, John Shaw. From Research in Motion, they call him the influencer. Former CTO, co-founder, Tiny Hippos, Dan Silvestro. From the University of Waterloo, Professor of Mechanical and Mechatronics Engineering, Gordon Stubley. From Research in Motion, Manufacturing Engineering Specialist, Leslie Taves. And from General Dynamics Land System Canada, Area Manager, Requirement Analysis, Systems Design, Fong Vo. And last but not least, from Pratt & Whitney Canada, Manager, Development Engineering, David Ali. Thank you, and have a great competition, everyone.
Systems, right? Yeah. And now to meet another, well, before we do that, another round of applause for our judges. To introduce another great group of people, here's our head referee, University of Waterloo Systems Design Engineering student, Philip Wang.
Good morning, Waterloo. How are you guys doing? Let me introduce to you guys my team, the referees. First up, Patrick Martinson, co-founder of ClearPath Robotics. Next, Jeff Hagen, transportation engineer at CC Tatum Associates. Edward Yam, engineering master's student at the University of Waterloo. Rahul Patel, engineering undergraduate student at the University of Waterloo. And last but not least, Ryan Bain, display developer at Research in Motion.
Thank you, Philip. At first, safety is a priority. To help us emphasize this and keep us all safe throughout the entire competition, I'd like to introduce, from our gold sponsor, Bruce Power, our safety advisors, led by Safety Advisor and Preventative Maintenance Coordinator of Bruce Power, Kevin Gollum.
Good morning, everyone. Introducing your safety advisory team, all from Bruce Power, Mr. Randy Gibson. Mr. Dave Trumbull. And Mr. Ken Martin. Have a safe day.
Speaking of safety, check out this awesome safety animation made by Team 3705, Canadian team, on the goodness of safety and all that stuff. Further proof that caution tape makes everything better. So to pull off an event like this, it just can't be done without the dedication of hundreds of volunteers. And we have some amazing people here this weekend who've been putting this all together. They're all around here in the white crew shirts. If you see any of them this weekend, just go up and say, hey, thanks, you're doing an awesome job, because they're great. So let's have a round of applause for these volunteers. Couple messages for all the students in the house. Number one, if you haven't done so already, you should probably register in the First Student Information Database. You can get good stuff in there that tell you about scholarships, all sorts of good things. For all the First alumni in the building, please go to firstroboticscanada.org and sign up for our alumni database. We're building something really big here in Canada to keep all our First alumni networked, get them up to date about job opportunities. It's going to be like LinkedIn, except better. So sign up for it. We got volunteers walking around with playbooks so you can sign up. It's a really great opportunity to help further the success of all of us alumni out there. Shout-outs, people. Anyone here who's been a part of First Lego League, Junior FLL, the program just keeps growing and growing in Canada. So who here's ever been a part of FLL? Make some noise. For those of you who've never been a part of FLL, we're going to have an FLL demo going on Saturday. We're going to have FLL tables there set up. You'll see some amazing robots that actually, forget about 15 seconds of autonomous mode and shooting 2 balls. They go for a full 2 minutes and 30 seconds autonomous all over the field. They do crazy stuff. Last year, world champion FLL, right here from Canada, right here from Ontario. We're doing good stuff. Round of applause there. So, before we get started, please welcome from Team 65, Winky Lou, to sing the American National Anthem.
Hello? Okay, checking. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please remain standing as we have Graham Crawley from Team 1114 sing the Canadian National Anthem.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love, with all our sons command. With glowing hearts we see thee rights, thy true north strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Et ta valeur we stand on guard for thee.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's rock and roll. Time to ball so hard, baby. But before we get started, introducing the voice of First in Canada. Even though he's from Michigan, lives in Texas. The one, the only, Mr. Paul Copioli.
Good morning, Waterloo. Let's get the robots powered up and get ready to start Rebound Rumble.
Woo!
Let's get ready to rumble!
Throughout the weekend, those of you who are going to wonder who playing the fantastic sounds, probably the best DJ in all of First, Mr. Nick the DJ. You could be tweeting him all day long with your song requests with @FirstMusicDJs. @FirstMusicDJs on Twitter. You can also tweet suggestions for the announcer game at @PCopioli, @PCopioli on Twitter. And you can link to the webcast feed at watchfirstnow.com or watchfirstnow.ca.
Everybody, let's get into it. Get stoned, get it started, get it started, get it started. Let's get it started. Let's get it started in here. Let's get it started. Let's get it started in here. Let's get it started. Let's get it started in here. Let's get it started. Let's get it started in here. Yeah. Lose control.